Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. For those of you guys who are new here, my name is Mon. And this is a very exciting video. At least very exciting for me. I bought my first ever fountain pen, which I haven't unboxed yet, so I will be unboxing that on camera. But along with the fountain pen, I did get 5 ink samples as well as this glass dip pen, which is really pretty. And I did get this so one, I can swatch the ink, and also if I have the fountain pen inked up and I want to use a different color to write, I could use this to write with. So yeah, I hope you guys can see the stuff clearly. I am sitting down as I'm filming this, so I'm not really looking at the phone screen to see whether everything is very clear. I do have tape on my table so I can make sure everything is in frame, but if something is not clear or it's like a little blurry, I do really apologize. I also do apologize for the lighting. I have one overhead light, and yeah, so shadows are harsh. As for the ink samples, these 3 ink samples are Robert Oster inks, and these 2 are Vinta inks. Vinta inks? Yeah, that's the brand. So this is Summer Green, Mulberry, Clearwater Rain, Blue Martini, as well as Cherry Blossom. I will be swatching these on camera, but first, I actually want to unbox the fountain pen. I've been wanting to get fountain pens for a really long time now, but I never really got around to doing it, and I finally have. Simply because I've heard that writing with fountain pens is a little easier on the wrist compared to gel pens, because you wouldn't really have to put pressure on the paper when you're writing. And as someone who has started having a lot of wrist problems from writing too much, I thought I should try this out. So let me actually open this box. Also, today I'm filming this on 1st November, so this feels like a great way to start a month. Oh my gosh. I did get the Lamy Safari fountain pen. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh my gosh. I did get the transparent, what's it called? The transparent body of the fountain pen. Because I like seeing how much ink I have in the fountain pen, or like in pens in general. So I thought for my first fountain pen, I should get a transparent body. And this does come with a cartridge converter, which this cartridge converter has a piston filling mechanism, or so I've learned. Oh my god, this is so pretty! What? Wait, what am I supposed to remove here? Is that tape? Oh. Oh, maybe I should have looked up how to do this. Do I put it in this way? Oh. Oh, I should mention, I got this in that extra fine nib. You see it? I'm sorry, I did not plan for this video at all. I wasn't expecting this to get delivered like today. I am really excited. This is, oh my gosh. Oh, this is beautiful. I am actually so excited. This, hold on, how do I put, it's a click pen, right? Okay. Oh. 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 It comes with a cartridge of, is this black? I think this is black ink. I didn't even notice that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Although I do think I am gonna ink the pen up with one of these inks instead of using this cartridge. You might not be able to hear it in my voice, but I am really, really excited. I'm just not great at expressing that. Okay, so in my current 2024 planner, I didn't really use the first few monthly pages, so I thought I should use this monthly calendar as like the ink swatch page. And specifically February, because I didn't really have anything on January or March, so I can kind of see how the ink goes or bleeds through if it does. I have looked up how well fountain pens write or like inks work on Muji paper, and so far I've never seen anything about like fountain pens not working on Muji paper, so I don't know. I'm gonna like swatch, like use the calendar section to swatch it out. Also because this is like 42 squares, I think. And right now I have 5 inks. I don't think I'm gonna get to a point of 42 inks anytime soon. So I feel like this page will last me a long while. So I can like have one color swatch per box, I suppose. Also, along with this, I am gonna try and swatch the inks on my sketchbook as well as this Muji book, because this paper is a little different from this. This might be a little quiet of a video. This is honestly the first thing I'm doing in the morning because the fountain pen and these 3 inks got delivered like literally right before I started filming this. I'm gonna swatch the Robert Oster inks first. Okay, do not mind the tissue on my hand. My hands are really sweaty and I do not want to get that on my paper. So I'm just having this tissue, so kind of like, I don't know. Hope that's not weird. Okay, quick disclaimer. Although I apologize for my voice, I'm sick as I'm recording this voiceover. But one, I misspelled cherry blossom and I don't realize that I misspelled blossom until like 3 days later, aka I don't notice it in this video at all. And 2, the Robert Oster ink swatches are not very accurate. They are a lot more saturated in the swatches, and that's why it's like ghosting a lot or like bleeding through the paper. But I've inked up my fountain pen with those inks and they don't eat through the paper and hardly any ghosting at all. So yeah, I will eventually have a picture up on this video that kind of is a more accurate representation of the color. So yeah, that's the disclaimer. Oh my gosh. We're off to a great start. I already have ink on my fingers. my gosh. I'm really sorry, I've never used this to write before, so my handwriting is really... Okay, this is so bad. This is a learning curve. Oh my gosh. Oh. Also, I will say, usually when I write, I put my face super close to the paper that I'm writing, so the fact that I'm so far is also making this a little bit more difficult. Ooh. This is a really pretty color though. Let me swatch this on a couple other papers. Okay, this is my sketchbook. Will I ever sketch with my fountain pen? I don't know. I'm more of like a pencil sketch person. As you can see, this is peach sugar stuff. But I do want to see what the color looks like on the sketchbook paper. I'm sorry, this is such a learning curve. I don't understand how this works. But this is cherry blossom. Okay, so it does bleed through my sketchbook paper, but this is not very non-pencil friendly. But I think it only bleeds through where the ink sits more. Sorry, I do have like stuff under the page to protect the paper in case like the ink bleeds through, and I kind of don't want to show those stuff, so that's why I keep using my other book to hide what's under here. Now as for this, ooh, it does ghost a lot, but it could also be the amount of ink that I used and the fact that I've literally never used ink before. But I don't think I really mind it ghosting. Oh, it did bleed a little. But I think that's also with how I roll. I don't know. But this color is really pretty. I did think it would be when I bought it, I thought it would be a bit more pink than like a deeper red though. Also, I did move the book so that it will be a little closer, then maybe it would be easier for me to write. I don't know. I guess this also means I need to practice better posture because I really don't have good posture when I write. But just like the handwriting, when I do have good posture, it doesn't look that great. Okay, I did also get some water so I can clean the glass tip pen. Anyways, now I'm gonna swatch Blue Martini. I do feel like this color might end up becoming one of the colors that I use more Oh, there's a bubble. I feel like this color might be one of those colors that I use more frequently because I have been using a lot of blue as of lately. Okay, so this is the Blue Martini swatch. And again, this is darker than I thought it was gonna be, at least based off the pictures that were shown. Okay, this definitely doesn't bleed through the sketchbook paper, which I'm really glad. And then in this paper, oh, it's a very slight ghost. This is great. I do use this sort of a notebook for a lot of writing. Now as for this, okay, it's only heavy ghosting on the parts where the ink kind of is, there's like more ink. Is that? Like this part. But the others, it's actually pretty normal amount of ghosting, at least for this book. The paper is pretty thin, so a lot of the pen inks do like oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I just smudged this even though I wrote this like 2 days ago, but this is a water-based felt pen, so that kind of makes sense. Like my hands are sweaty, but oh damn. The final Robert Oster ink sample that I'm going to swatch is Clear Water Rain. Did I screw the tab? Okay. I should also mention my handwriting is typically small, so writing with this and writing bigger is also kind of difficult. But I love this color, Clear Water Rain. I think amongst the Robert Oster inks, this might actually be my favorite. Oh, and I've got ink on my fingers again. Oh gosh. Okay, this also has very minimal ghosting, or not even that much ghosting at all. Okay, next ink that we're gonna look at is Summer Green. I think between Mulberry and Summer Green, when I was buying them, Summer Green was the one that I was most excited for. And I don't know if it will be my favorite. We'll see. Okay, I keep standing up to check if everything is in frame because I did zoom in so y'all can see the swatches better. Some observations, I guess. This is easier to write with. The Vinta Inks ink, it is like thinner than the Robot Oster inks. I don't know if that's just the amount that I dipped onto the glass dip pen, but like I think there's a clear difference in the writing. I don't know what the properties of the inks are, and whether there's something in the inks that make it different, but this was easier to write with. And oh, you can barely see the color. And as for this notebook, oh, there's barely any ghosting either. Oh, there's barely any ghosting in this too. Oh my gosh, wait. Like, do you guys see the difference? And funny enough, when I bought this ink, it looked darker in the swatch. But I really love summer green. Oh. Okay, last ink that we're gonna swatch is Mulberry. Okay, as for the Mulberry, again, there is ghosting, but this is the darkest color amongst the 5 inks, but it doesn't ghost as much as the Robert Oster inks. Okay, there is some bleed through at a little bit, but this is when I re-inked the glass dip pen, or not re-ink, like dipped more ink, I guess. But otherwise it does ghost through, but it doesn't like bleed. I am also getting ink all over the paper because I have a lot of ink on my fingers. As for the this paper, there is ghosting, but not any bleed through. This is the darkest color. It is a purple color, but it's like a very dark purple. And maybe I have to look this up, but I do think the Robert Oster inks are thicker in a way. Or maybe it's just the amount of ink that I had on the glass tip pen, because this was significantly easier to write with compared to this. Amongst the colors, I would say Summer Green and Clearwater Rain are my favorites. I do really also like Mulberry. While the Vinta inks were easier to write with, I kind of want to ink up the Lamy Safari with the Clearwater Rain first. Maybe for my first time inking up the pen, I wouldn't like ink the entire thing. I don't know. I'm very indecisive as a person, so I am like thinking through a lot right now and trying to decide what I should ink the fountain pen with. And you might say, if you were so indecisive, why did you buy 5 inks? That was also part of the indecisive things. I couldn't decide on the inks that I wanted to get, and I narrowed it down to 5. I couldn't narrow it down anymore because I really wanted to try these inks. I think maybe I will ink up my fountain pen with Clearwater Rain. I have never inked up a fountain pen before, so okay, we're back to like normal zoom, I guess. Okay, I've never inked up a fountain pen before, so this is gonna be a learning process. I have watched videos on people inking up fountain pens, and yeah. So things I've learned that even though the Lamy Safari has a cartridge converter, the cartridge converter uses a piston filling mechanism. So maybe I won't fill this up all the way. Just which direction am I supposed to turn this in? Hold on, let me figure that out. Maybe I wouldn't fill it up all the way, but kind of halfway point. I don't know what the capacity of ink this can hold, but maybe inking it a little less might be better for me. Yikes. I'm really nervous. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't do this so far away. Maybe oh gosh. Let's hope this doesn't turn out to be a disaster. Wow, this is a disaster. I have okay. I'm gonna go wash my hands while this sits here for a while. Okay, so I'm gonna test write on one of the last few pages. Sorry, I keep taking the cap off the back because it does give a bit more weight to the fountain pen. But also, I'm so used to like writing with pen caps on the back of the pen, and now I'm kind of figuring out how to get comfortable with this. But I love how this writes. I love how this writes. And I think the color does look lighter here than it does here. So I'm guessing it's the amount of ink that I had on the glass tip pen that made this look a little darker. But this is clear water rain. Oh, that is so comfortable to write with. Okay, maybe I should have brought that closer when I was writing. But I do have the date that I inked this on, so I do think for the duration of me using this book, I will be writing the currently inked dates here. So I know when was the last I inked up a pen and what color I inked it up with. different is this? Okay, so this is more like turquoise compared to this. So I think for this planner page, I will be using my gel pen. So then moving forward, use this in the weekly sections. I also am probably going to use the same list for like writing everything. But yeah, this is my new fountain pen. This was a little fun purchase. I do love stationery stuff, and yeah, so I guess I am gonna end this video here. I don't know how long the video itself is gonna be, but I have been filming for a whole hour. That's how long this has been taking me. But yeah, I need to go edit my Get Ready With Me, which for me goes out tomorrow. For you guys, it would have gone out 2 weeks ago. So yeah, go check that out after this video if you want to, if you haven't already checked that out. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I am intending on making more stationery planner related content. Am I gonna be successful? I don't know. But I'm gonna try. I am yeah, I mean, if you guys have any video suggestions, do comment them. But yeah, for now, this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one. I should mention, I post once every 2 weeks, 10 p.m. Singapore time. If I don't post at 10 p.m., likely 11 p.m. or the week after. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Bye!